Afternoon, good afternoon, good afternoon. Elizabeth, really anxious, huh? I was busy this morning. Happy Tuesday. Happy Tuesday. How is everybody? Hi, Andrea. I'm gonna need y'all to tap. That's gonna be the most important thing that, hi, Erica, that I need, because I'm sure that this is not gonna be we need to, you know, make sure that the live stays up and doesn't go down, if you know what I mean. Also, hi, flyers. Just so everybody knows, I do have 5 other accounts with live capability. I just haven't needed them, right? Thank you. Hi, Barb. Thanks, Val Pal. My hair's getting long, and thanks, Val Pal. I'm really struggling not shaving my whole head, right? But it has gotten so long that I'm like, ugh, you know? And I'm lazy today, y'all. I was just pulling some things at a Discord and throwing them into Dropbox while writing, because I tend to write everything down. That way I can go back and rearrange things. Good afternoon, Southern Mama. I really do think that I'm going to film. Oh no, I hope everything's okay. Sick kids are the worst, right? And I know my daughter, every semester when she goes back, she gets sick. Every semester. It's usually COVID. She doesn't have COVID, but she is sick. The way that I was trying to get it done was I wanted to go in chronological order. As of right now, hello, the earliest that I have is October of 2020. And see, I'm telling you, it's like something about the kid. I don't know about you, but like my daughter, when she goes back, it's like kids are coming from all over. They all get sick. Happy Tuesday. So I wanted to do it in order, right? But the FOIA is taking a while. Also, I did file a FOIA on the, I'm telling you, it's so common. I'm telling you, it's like, yeah, right. It's like they always come back sick. So I did, I noticed that Miss Victoria backtracked a little bit yesterday, right? Once I posted the video and said that I filed the FOIA, it was, I don't think the text was sent from anybody on TikTok. That's what we call backtracking, okay? That's what we call backtracking. So I did. I filed the FOIA. I got a response from them this morning that said, so far we do not have any report matching your description. Hi, Jonas. Hi, Stagey. So that's weird, right? It's weird. So far, we don't have any reports matching your description. And the only real description I gave was a police report filed by Victoria, full name, right, over this weekend. So they don't have, hi, Nikki, hi, Jesse and Brandy. They don't have anything that matches that description. So, just to be sure, good afternoon. Hi, Ella, how are you? You're here for the accent. You know, you say that you like my accent, but then Pickles comes in and accent shames me. He accent shames me. Hi, Fuzz. So yeah, so I just wanted to give an update on that. It's kind of weird. I don't know how many times I have to say, if I do something, you will know. Oh, Jonas, the one that I'm talking about right now, I texted the mutual friend that we have in common that is no longer on the app anymore. I texted her because I'm struggling. Hey, Reaper, I'm struggling a little bit because the person has an ankle monitor on and is actively committing crimes and helping a scammer on TikTok, right? Good afternoon, Tanit Virgo. So I texted her and I'm like, listen, you're the most ethical person I know. Should I report it? And she said, absolutely. So I haven't yet. But when I do, you'll know it, Victoria, because when I do, that ankle monitor will be revoked. Because you shouldn't be doing those things if you're on house arrest. Fuzz, I don't know. I know that people think that like me and Lisa are besties, but I haven't talked to her in a while. I do talk to her sister because there comes a point where I feel like the sister needs more support than Lisa is willing to accept right now. Does that make sense? I know somebody said something about in my comments, but I haven't watched her in weeks, so I really don't know what's going on. Hi, Pineapple. So I can't say. Can't say. I was, but I'm not going to chase people around. Does that make sense? Jess is awesome, and I was glad to see, right? I know I say that I don't scroll a lot, right? So I was really glad to see posts supporting Jess because I've seen people trying to rip her apart, and I'm like, what? You know, like leave Jess alone. Jess isn't. Sorry, Jess isn't Lisa, right? Jess has been very. I did connect her to a lot of different people, right? Because I do know that there are people that have connections that I don't have, right? Monster. What are you taking accountability for? I listen. I tried. Thanks, Crystal. I tried on that Reddit. I was downvoting and upvoting. I tried. I tried. I tried.
Okay, 2 seconds. Okay, you guys, I'm so sorry. I'm here to take my accountability, okay? When my husband passed, apparently he had thousands in life insurance, okay? Thousands.
Oh, like my mom.
Yes. So I got that and held a GoFundMe for $250, the last $250 that I couldn't afford, to get that paid for and processed. And I didn't use the life insurance to do so. So I need to tell everyone on this platform right now, and Margaret to her face, that I am a frauder and a scam and a liar, and I'm going to jail.
Oh,
Okay?
I don't. Is that really like what
Can you
people?
guys write me? I'm gonna make sure that you have my information before I go to jail.
We'll put
Um,
money on your books.
so yes, so okay. Number one, he never had life insurance.
Right. I never heard anything about. I did hear about the.
The GoFundMe.
Not the. I don't even think that I heard it was the GoFundMe. I think that you were just raising money for the
No, so
cremation. I don't remember honestly.
yes, so it was for the cremation. What
Okay.
happened is his death was so sudden, right? And because of what we were going through toward the end,
Right.
I wasn't aware that I didn't know if he had like a will or what happened. I didn't know if he had like wrote out paperwork for somebody else to be in charge of it or anything, right? So anyways, it was an unexpected thing. I
Right.
had all of it except for 250.
Right. Right.
So Facebook, right, where our friends and family reside,
Right.
I needed that extra 250. So I put it up there. Hey, y'all, this is all I need. Like, do you realize that I could have put it up for a lot motherfucking more?
Yeah. I didn't even. I don't. I never heard that it was. It's something like that. Like I just heard that you that you raised money. I didn't, but I don't even remember hearing it was a lot of money either.
Yeah, I needed to make sure I came over here and took my accountability. I belong nowhere near anti-scam. This is a juicy fucking piece of news, you guys. Run everywhere. Go get Pastor Petty. Tell everyone. Hurry.
Where is it coming from?
Reddit and Brittany FAFO. Apparently, they are looking into statutes of limitations for fraud by deception. And I need to get on Google right now and look it up. That's what they said.
But it wouldn't have been fraud with deception if the money went where it was supposed to go.
And here's the thing, there was no money. Okay?
No. Even if I'm talking about the 250 at the life insurance.
Oh, yeah.
And even still, just so everybody knows, life insurance does not pay out fast enough anyway.
Listen, tell me you don't pay bills and do big girl stuff without telling me.
Yeah, it does not work that way. We had to pay for my mother's service and then be reimbursed.
Right.
Yeah, it doesn't work that way.
So, yeah. So anyway, it was my bright idea to get the last 250 from the supposed friends and family that he had toward the end that were bad mouthing me all over the internet. I felt like they could help a little bit. No?
Well, yeah, and not just that. I think that there's like what we talked about in that conversation, right? Like I think that there are pieces of that, like the thing that I said that I would identify with now and not then. That, like that's a normal thing, right? Not that it's normal. I'm not saying it's like normal like that, but that would be a normal reaction to what you were trying to do at that point in time.
Listen, I was willing to be the villain in the story if it meant that my children didn't know what actually was happening. Right. I took that.
But that is something that I was not aware of at that time.
Right. And so Brittany FAFO thinks that she's running around the internet with big news, okay? I am a scammer. Tell everyone.
Listen, I told you, all you got to do is block her. And you become a scammer.
I swear to God, listen, when I tell you I was racking my brain, what in the fuck? Because they're telling, do your friends know? Monster, are you going to tell them or are we going to tell them? And I'm sitting here going, what the fuck did I do?
I never heard.
I'm thinking they like have some body buried somewhere. Like, what is it? But
I think that she's just looking for a way to come back.
That's what she's doing right now. It's a whole, listen, when I see anything, I'll send it over to you because you promised that anytime she tried to get comfortable.
Yeah, no, absolutely. I did have a conversation with somebody, I don't know if it was yesterday or the day before, but yeah, I said, like, what is going on here?
Yeah,
why are we allowing her in boxes? It's like people forget, right? Like, I don't forget.
What we're not going to do is allow a big mouth liar all around an app trying to claim fraud on somebody, on a deceased family member, okay?
Yeah, she's a fraud. So I did see something about that, T, because I went to Reddit and I was looking at the post about you, and I saw something about that, and that's fucked up. Listen, Butterflies and I have our issues, right? But Butterflies took a lot of shit from Brit.
And right? I absolutely said what I said, and I'm not sorry.
I don't blame you.
I'm not. Listen, saying that the world would be better off without somebody like Brittany is not the worst thing I could have said.
I know. And I tried to explain that in the comments on that post, right?
Right.
Because those people just don't know her. Like, let them go be her fucking friends and see how it ends for them, you know? Because that is just...
She was live with that blonde Barbie person saying, oh, I bet you're scared. Guess what? Bex is sending us all kinds of information on you. I said, that's funny because when I fell out with Brittany, the first person in my DMs was Bex saying, now that you're not near her, I need to talk to you.
Yeah, I don't believe that. I know Bex has been in my YouTube comments. Like, we've spoken.
Yes.
We're not like we were.
We've spoken also, which she never in her life would ever think that would happen. And so hearing that on that live was so funny to me, Margaret, because I messaged Bex and I said, oh, what kind of information? Send me what you sent her.
Look, it's crazy to me, and I'm actually going through this something kind of not really, but like people took me laying off Lisa Richards as like I condone her behavior, which is not
That's
the
what they
case.
said about me too.
Right, and that's not the case. It's just that there are so many other people covering her. It doesn't have to be me,
No.
right? It doesn't have to be me, and I personally I choose to just ease off right now, and they don't understand that that doesn't mean that I don't still report cash apps, right? That doesn't mean that. And I also find it strange because it's the ones that have done nothing that have so much to say, right? Like who have you spoken to regarding Lisa and her scams? I'm just wondering.
Listen, and my concern was the enablers more than anything. Like when I would go into those lives, you'll see me clicking on the people gifting and showing their profiles just so people can see who is the enabler. That was the most important to me toward the end because
It's always the same. I think that people, I don't like, to me, her family begging, stop giving her money, like that should have been it. And people all over the goddamn app should have, that's her family. Like, you can't respect her family. But also, I know a lot more now about the situation than I did when I started. And I think that, right, Jess, thank you. Exactly. Like, it's not that I agree with what she's doing because I don't,
I
right?
don't either.
But I've said this even since I stopped posting about Ashley. At some point, awareness becomes counterproductive, right? Because you start giving them more traction. It doesn't really change anything. Like,
What
let's
we
be
look like is bullies to people, and it's sending more people over there that do that heartstring shit, and they give her money because they think we're being mean to her when we're not.
And it's not. It's not. Listen, there's a reason why, and I tried to explain this to Victoria. Like, there's a reason why
Victoria.
even people, yeah, Victoria's who this live was supposed to be about.
Oh, I'm sorry.
You're good. If there's a reason why the people that I've posted about would still come to me and ask me for help for things, right? Because they know I'm not just attacking them and being mean or like hurtful, right? And the things that I'm saying are true.
Right.
So like, but not Victoria. Victoria does not. She.
Thank you, Chrissy. Yeah. So, listen, Victoria's a whole nother train wreck. I'm gonna let you get back to your shit.
Yeah.
I needed to tell you from my own mouth. Okay, it was very important for me to come in here and take accountability after all these years.
I got you.
Thank
I'm
you.
glad that you did it, right? And
Yeah. Do you forgive me?
I absolutely forgive
Thank you.
you. Okay.
All right. Listen, I'm gonna go to jail soon, so I need everyone to write me. Okay. You don't even have to. Okay. Cool. I'll see y'all later.
I'll do a fundraiser for your book.
Yes. Take half of it. Hold on. You can't do it unless you take half of it. All right, y'all. I'll see you later.
Yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy. I'm sorry. We got Monster and I had our issues, but there was a lot, and this is what is kind of happening with the Lisa situation, right? There was a lot that I was unaware of at that point in time. Being aware of that, I wouldn't have done the things the way I did them. So anyway, real quick. So where was I? The FOIA, right? So Victoria backtracking and saying that she filed a police report, okay? This is the second one. Now, mind you, this is the second one that she says that she filed. The first was on Lisa using her Cash App. You said that you filed a police report on Lisa using your Cash App. That's how much you doubled down that Lisa was not using that Cash App that we all already know you were that Cash App, right? So no police report on that, right? Then she said she filed a police report about Oh, bet. It's crazy to me. It's crazy to me. I missed it. I'm sorry. Now she got a text message. Right. Thank you. Thank you. I absolutely, if there is a text message, and that's a big if for me, y'all. If there was a text message, I 1000% believe she sent it herself. Okay. So I filed the FOIA. I think it was, yes. I think I tried to file it the night before. Hello. And then I didn't actually get it in until yesterday morning. I got a response this morning where they said that there was nothing matching. We so far do not have any report matching your description, which is weird. The only description I gave was the police report filed by Victoria. So they don't have anything, right? And that's why she tried to backtrack and say, I don't think it was anybody from TikTok, right? I don't think it was anybody from TikTok. Oh, also, here's the DUI footage.
Yeah. How's it going?
Okay.
Going good?
Yeah.
I got some calls of some
Hold on
people
just a second.
You want to turn that off for me?
That's what I'm doing. Sorry. Hold on, y'all.
That would be the DUI footage, right? Because she was on live when they pulled her over. Well, oh, but you know what? You know what? Bugs Bunny. You know what's strange?
Yeah. How's it going?
The car sounds like it's
Going good?
running.
Yeah.
I got some calls of some
Hold on
people
just a second.
You want to turn that off for me?
That's what
That
I'm
is
doing.
strange.
Sorry. Hold on,
I'm
y'all.
gonna have to go through that FOIA to see if there's mention of where the keys were. Because I think that it said something that she was parked. I think it remembered that it does sound like it's running, right? Also, real quick, just because you're a drug addict does not mean that it's okay that you drove that way, okay? Because it's dangerous. Nana, how are you? I haven't seen you in a bit. That doesn't say much about, because I'm like, not. Okay. That's what, I knew it said something about it. Good. I'm glad to hear that. I knew it said something about it, but, right. Okay. Yeah, she said they were on the passenger seat. And I know, like, it's kind of strange to me how she says, it's old. It's old. But it's not old, babe, because you lied about it all of it, right? And you're sitting here preaching that you're such an honest person. You're so changed. If you were at all changed, you would have been being honest from jump. The DUI is, hold on. I agree. I agree. Victoria Lies is the subreddit. How do you see Vic's videos? Look at them. And listen, so let me say, be gross, right? I would agree that the past is the past. I understand that people, especially addicts, have a history, but the difference is most of us take accountability, not still blame, deflect, right? And that's what she does. Like the fact that she says she's not apologizing to the people that gave her money. You lied to them. Did you forget, Victoria, that you lied about being an addict? You lied to everybody, right? You weren't on drugs. It was Benadryl, right? So how could you then flip it and blame it on those people? Victoria Lies Exposed, you're good because we got sidetracked for a bit, so we're getting off to a late start. Yeah. It is crazy, right, East? It's crazy. And listen, Andy, I will say this. I know, I put that in my video last night. I will say this, right? I do agree to a point. If she actually had taken accountability and answered for everything that she's done honestly, I'd have nothing to say. I would have nothing to say. But instead, she is just deflecting everywhere. everywhere, and then continuously lying to make herself a victim, right? Because here's the thing, Victoria, if I reported anything to your house arrest officer, it would absolutely be the fact that you were helping Lisa scam on this app. It would absolutely be the fact that you were sending money to a known hug dealer. Those are the things that I would report, right? That's what I would report. I wouldn't send an old video, right? So I don't believe that was done. There's quite a few things that she's said that are just outright lies, right? I don't believe she got a $75 Venmo payment that locked her Venmo. I don't believe that either, right? I know that's right. Right, but that's the thing. They are connected. That's what started this. I was covering Lisa. While I was covering Lisa, one of the cash apps that Lisa was using, right, was Victoria's Cash App. So there was no denying that. There was no denying that, right? So I posted a video and I said something about it and she lied. She said she filed a police report. She said, I'm just waiting on a few things and then I'll speak on it. Even still, if that Cash App comes up in her chat, she deletes the comment and lies about it. So no. See, Amanda? But that's the thing. Like, if I'm going to report something, I'm going to put, it's going to stick, right? The same thing with Lisa, right? I've reported Lisa anywhere I was supposed to, right? Just because I stopped covering Lisa, hi Sandra, does not mean that I do not still report those cash apps every day. I don't know. Where did that even... I've known that he was a P3DO. I don't even know where that came from. I think she was live after that, right? I'm not 100% sure, so I don't want to speculate. Also, so I wanted to show... There's a few things that I left out when I was uploading into Dropbox, right? And this is one of them. Hold on. This is a Facebook comment talking about Victoria, right? You already know how we feel about it. That's why no one in the family speaks to her or helps her. She will not ever change, and her husband is no better just handing the keys over. Oh, so I'm imagining this is around the DUI, right? So when she ends up taking someone's life for driving without a license and high, he needs to go to jail with her. They will not do what needs to be done to get the kids back. My parents just got another notice about the property and will be getting fined again because they are nasty individuals that won't clean up after themselves. It's pathetic and embarrassing. And the fact that the state let them take the kids to a park for a visit unsupervised is beyond ridiculous. So this must be an old one, because she did have visits that were taken away because she was high. Thank you. And it's crazy. And here's the thing, right? I can't imagine what she said yesterday. She was talking about you, Reaper, and she said something about posting this and putting somebody's trauma, blah, 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 whatever she said, right? And I responded in video and I said, but isn't that what you do? Because that's what she does. She invalidates the damage that she's done to her family. And they deserve that, right? As addicts, especially, right? Oh, absolutely. As addicts, especially, right? None of us are perfect, right? We've made mistakes. However, right? However, in order for that relationship to be mended, those conversations need to be had and accountability has to be taken. You cannot invalidate the things that you've done and blame it on being in addiction, because I have never punched one of my kids in the face. Never. Agree, Elizabeth. Agree. Right? And just to we're clear, right? This is one of the beds that the kids was sleeping on, Victoria, right? Right. I've known about it for sure, but this is crazy, right? And this is 3 years ago, Victoria. What's changed since then? What's changed? I just want to know one thing that's changed other than you getting an ankle monitor and being put on mat. And I will say it again and scream it from the goddamn rooftops. Just because you're on mat doesn't necessarily mean recovered. Princess Sarah, how are you? That's not how it goes. You have to do work to make sure that you make the changes necessary so that you don't go back to addiction. That's how it goes. I know. I'm never around. That's the bed, y'all. That's gross. That's disgusting. There is no excuse for children to be living there. Yeah. So medication-assisted treatment does help with lumpy pillows. Thank you for bringing that up, all right? Let me tell you something. She says that the only reason why she doesn't get take-homes, no different than Lisa, right? She says that the reason that she doesn't get take-homes is because she wants to get out of the house every day, right? Why don't you just get a fucking job? There's a fucking rare idea. Why don't you get a job? That'll get you out of the house every day. Now, let's move on to the job, right? Victoria did a live wearing the logo of the job that she got, right? Right? Somebody commented on one of my videos and said something about the job. I said, and I pinned the comment, do not call her job, right? Do not call her job, because that's what she wants. She wants to say, TikTok got me fired, right? So do not call her job. What happened? She worked 2 days. All of a sudden now there's this text message, right? And now she doesn't work there anymore. So when it didn't work, that she tried to get people to contact that job, and they did not, because people want her to go to work. People are tired of her begging for 4 goddamn years, right? So even if she gets take-homes for the weekend, they'd have to be locked. Exactly, Tammy Lou. Exactly. So she tried. She thought that that people would contact them, right? And when nobody did, then she had to come up with another plan on why she wasn't going to work there anymore. That's crazy. So, like, if you can't get take-homes because you want to get out of the house every day, a job seems like a much easier thing to do, no? Or is it crazy to me? Like, does that make sense to anybody except me? Because it doesn't make sense to me. Oh, I don't know anything about it. Right, at Molly, exactly. And the streaming Lisa, you don't see what a hypocrite you are, dude. You don't see what a hypocrite you are. Not only did you very much help Lisa financially gain from people on this app, but now you want to point the finger at her? What about you? You were helping her 2 weeks ago, dude. What in the fuck makes you think that you have any leg to stand on? Also, while we're here, okay, you have absolutely no legal leg to stand on, okay? I do not contact you. I do not call you. I do not text you. I do not go to your page to comment, right? This is my page. I could say truths about you all day long. There is nothing that you're going to be able to do about it. Hi, Lily. I agree. And it's unfortunate because she does. Hey, what up, Goose? It's unfortunate because she doesn't see that she's just like Lisa, doing the same shit Lisa's done. Don't even get me started there. Don't even get me started there. So Jess, do you know that you are one of the first scams that I have proof of? Because I tried to write everything out today, and it's you. Yeah, I don't know. I did connect her with some people. What they talk about is not my business. But I did that. That was a while back though. Yes. Yes. And I don't listen. At 24, I had 2 kids, right? I cannot for the life of me imagine what I would have in common with a 17-year-old. Not you, my friend Jess in the chat. That's the first scam that I have proof of. Was my friend Jess. He absolutely did. But like, how? How? No, not you. Sorry. How on earth does that? I would have nothing to talk about. Nothing to talk about. Right. It's crazy. It's crazy. Yes. No, not you, Jess. Not you, Jess. I'm sorry. And I would be like, it would be like a kid to me. Right. Right. She is immature. She is immature, and the dishonesty is gonna be a problem. It is. I know. Sorry. It's not what I meant to do. I saw my friend Jess came in, and it reminded me that was October of 2020. That it was Halloween costumes. Do I have them in this phone? I might. Me either, Crystal, because they have no conscience, right? They think that people owe them something. I don't know. And so my friend Jess, I got some goodies today and immediately thought of the kids. And then Victoria goes right to, hold on. You wouldn't happen to know anyone that would loan me $60 till Friday when my husband gets paid, would you? You don't even know the girl, dude. And you're asking her for money. That's weird behavior to me. I missed that. She doesn't pay her bills. And the fact that she thought that that truck was a flex is not normal, right? Like, that is not normal behavior at all. The fact that they could eat out every day, right? And Sherry, do you have an answer? If you have an answer, I would love to know it. How come everybody else is a liar or this or that except Victoria? It's crazy. Right. And I just want to, so I am 99% sure that as long as she is that far behind in child support, there will be no reunification plan. That has to be caught up a little bit before anything happens in that department. And it's unfortunate. It is a felony for that amount. It is a felony for that amount. Right. Isn't that crazy? That is crazy to me. I don't know, Andy. I have no idea. No idea. So so I do agree, right? I do agree. I think that she's closer to the other spectrum than reunification. There's a lot that I can't necessarily or won't say, but it's there is it if she's not close, and that's just the truth of it, right? So yeah, it's crazy to me. It really is crazy to me. And the people in her chat, Yeah, Molly, and it's unfortunate, right? Because I really do try to limit the kid talk, right? But she exploits them. She exploits them, and it makes it really hard for me to not use certain situations that I know about as context to the current behavior. Does that make sense? And 3 years is a long time, y'all. There's a long time. And they already are set in what they have going on, right? And at some point, it becomes counterproductive. Oh, absolutely. Made with Love Treasures. This might be the longest that I've ever heard of, to be honest. It might be the longest that I've heard of separation with reunification as a goal. You know what I mean? And I can't imagine. I cannot imagine. Right. I can't imagine. And they are not together either. They're separate, which is shitty. Right. And that's what's so unfortunate about it, right? Is that I've seen firsthand, right, what abandonment issues can do to adults, right? That is a lifelong issue that they're gonna have. And she isn't doing anything to make it any better, quite honestly, right? And it's unfortunate. It really is. It's unfortunate. It does. It does. Listen, I've seen firsthand what abandonment issues can do to an adult, right? It's not right that she thinks that she's, and if I'm being totally honest, it's just a money grab for her. Honestly, like that's all it's about is what she can get, who she can get it from, where it's coming in. That's it. That's it. I don't know. I know, thanks, Kate. I know that every state is different, right? And I personally haven't looked into um, their laws, like the state that she's in's laws, but there's no right, Dizzy. Exactly. I know that it causes a lot of issues, right? It's unfortunate. It's unfortunate because 3 years is a long time, y'all. It's a long time. 7. Hi. Right. Um, and it's sad that instead of making that her, like, there's no, what's the word that I'm looking for? She might say that she's trying, but she's not. She's not. It is. It's terrible. It's terrible. And her kids are on this app. So like I would be mortified, right? Mortified if she was my mother. Right. So, like, when did we get motivated? In March? Because you were nodding in March. The last video that I have, 100%, you were high, March 24th? No, March 20 something. And that's another thing, too. Her house is disgusting, y'all. Her house is disgusting. And I don't know, I don't know, thank you. I don't know if people, like, if you don't have experience with CPS and that's the situation, they come in and they tell you, this needs to be done, this needs to be done, this has to be done, this has to be done, this has to be done before anything, right? It's 3 years later and you're starting to do things now when you don't even have unsupervised visitation. That's crazy. Me too. No, most would, Reaper. Most would. And that's sad. That's sad. Nobody gives a shit about your 200,000 follower account. You don't necessarily have content. You just bitch. That's your content. That's your content. Victoria. Yeah, Carrie, listen, I know she says that that wasn't offered to her, but if it wasn't, there's a reason, right? There's a reason. And I don't even, does she have content? Because this is the only shit I see is begging. Dry begging. So like, right. And it's crazy to me. Like, you think that people follow you because you're funny, because you're not, you're corny. Train wrecks, Victoria. Train wrecks. Right. Well, that's what I'm saying, Dizzy, right? Like, even if you're in a situation as addicts, I'm talking about, right? Those, oh, hold on, I say, hold on. Yeah, it's crazy to me. It's crazy to me, Riley. If, as addicts, I find it a lot more to be with mothers, right? Because we're like the nurturing ones. You have to acknowledge, right? And I've said this before and I'll say it again, right? I've always had a very pretty open line, age appropriate, obviously, right? Relationship with my kids. My kids did not know that I had a hug problem until I went to treatment, right? And even still then, I was put on medication for a back condition and it just got away from me. They didn't process or understand. But as they got older, those conversations grew more into responsibility, right? Like you have to have those conversations or your relationship will never be the same. Instead, we have posts from her children on Reddit having to come forward and say, if she's using my name to beg, she doesn't give me the money. It's unfortunate, right? You talk about it as they get older. What can you do? They're not going to understand at that age anyway, right? Yeah, same mistake. I didn't have surgery, but I do have a back condition. Thanks, Donna. But you can't ignore it. And my situation wasn't blasted all over the internet either. Absolutely. Classy Savage, 1000%, right? But it's not always it's not an easy conversation to have, right? Because you have to take accountability. I do. How did you know that? There has to be accountability or there will be resentment on that side, right? And I could guarantee you, oh yeah, it's on my own. I could guarantee you that there's resentments there towards you, honestly. And that's absolutely, Lady Day, but it's one of the most important that you'll ever do. It's one of the most important amends in addicts' lives, or to repair the relationships, not just with their kids, but with family in general. So I do that. Be gross. I actually get kidney stones often, right? Thanks, Stagey, because I drink too much coffee, right? Hi, Britt. But the way that like her avoidance tactics are wild. That's not helping that situation, right? But there was one time in my entire I've been getting kidney stones chronically for like 9 years. One time, I will always try to avoid Nox. Toradol, and it'll do fine. Toradol and Motrin alternated, the combination of the two worked like a charm, right? There was one time I could not take it, and I took painkillers. And it was before I had a relapse it was before I was IV, right? And I remember my ex sitting in the room, who was IV, hey, at that point in time, right? And he got up and left the room because it triggered him so badly. Yeah, right? I know. I'm allergic to cranberry. So, like, it's a clusterfuck all over the place. And, you know, like a normal person would just drink water. Not me. Not me. But I am allergic to cranberry. That's one of the issues that I have. Hi, Sassy. I saw, I did go and look at the other lunatics page, see what was going on. Yeah, I just don't drink it. I don't drink water. It's crazy. I don't know, Trace. There's a lot about this. Thanks, Val Pal, that I don't know, right? That I have to dig for to get answers, right? You have to start 3 days before. They do. I know, same. I smoke a lattes. That's it. That's it. I live on coffee and like sarcasm. But that's what is starting to be the issue here, right? Is that 3 days before. That's recommended. How are you feeling, Clover? I don't know, Michelle. And that's what, like, I talked about that briefly earlier, right? Like, she stays talking about Lisa, but, like, what's the difference between you and Lisa? I know you said that you could pass a drug screen, right? But I will reiterate, I could go in the bathroom, do a shot, and literally you could hand me a UA cup and I would pass it. That doesn't mean shit to me, honestly. Oh, I don't know. When I had to do my last kidney surgery, I had to stop them. They have 3. Right, blood only. That's the only thing that, and the hair test isn't a flex either, Victoria, because I could beat that too. I know you don't think, I know you said, but you're wrong. I agree, duh. I agree. I agree. She made a statement recently that said something like, I never got 5K people in my lives. It's jealousy. That's what it is. It's jealousy. And I think that when she first started talking about Lisa, she hooked a bunch of new people that didn't know who she was, but now they do, right? Now they do. So she's got to hook a new crew. So now she's just recycling the same shit. Right, exactly. So but what I don't understand is she doesn't realize that, like, not only was she helping Lisa scam, not helping Lisa trying to get into treatment, you were helping her scam, right? Meaning, without you letting her use your Cash App, she was not getting hugs that day. She needs to worry about saving herself, because I do not see that ending well at all. It's crazy, Wendy, right? It's crazy. It's crazy. It's crazy. And you know what's even crazier? People would say that, like, people that are in recovery, like, they will get you high before you will get them clean. Period. You were sending the dealer money. That's not recovery behavior. I don't think that she cares about anybody but herself. You know? Misery loves company. No, she dances around it, Goose. She dances around it. I don't know. The last thing that I heard was that Lisa had her blocked. I don't know for sure. It's well, so here's the thing. It's just like Lisa. There's always going to be new people for her to try to profit off of. right, Dizzy? Right? Like, I've seen some crazy shit on this app, y'all. I once saw somebody send Miss Ashy Cat monkey piss so she could take a UA on a live to pass it. Okay? That's first. Secondly, a lot of the UA cups don't test for fen, right? I don't know, Dizzy. I don't know. Good times. I know, right? Crazy. I actually just came across the video that I made that day. It is a separate test. It is a separate test. I also don't think that they knew that, I know, Molly, I know all about it. I've been giving out more information about that person the past week than I have the last year. It has been insane. And somebody from Wreck-It actually asked me, I think it was yesterday, they said, why is there such a gap? Do you have anything recent? And I said no, because if you remember, I do have a playlist exactly where I've been referring them. But that playlist stops in August of last year. Why? Because when Spanish Dad and Main Maya and Ink started, it was gone, right? She ran. So she's just now trying to come back into a different part of, Oh, of course she is. No, I'm not part of any crew. She just came back, Michelle. I prefer to work alone, honestly. Who? Shafty? Why would she reach out to me? She ain't reaching out to me. And it's crazy to me, like, only because no, she did know, and that's why she went there. She did know, and that's why she went there, right? Because she could manipulate Gabby into thinking that we're all so evil, right? But Gabby has no idea what kind of door she's opening with that one. Yeah, she is. And it's unfortunate because I do know that people have tried to tell Gabby, like, you don't know what you're getting yourself into, right? Absolutely. And I think that a lot of people did. A lot of people tried to tell her, like, look, you don't want anything to do with this girl, but people don't listen. And I get it, right? Listen, people do that to me too, right? People try to go to people and say, oh, she's this, she's that, right? But then all I got to do is, yeah, she is. I just drop links, right? Because I don't really like repeating myself, honestly. I know, like, in some cases I have to do it. There's a girl on this that we call her Shafty, right? But her name is Jessica, and she is engaged to a P3DO. And when that information first came out, she lied, right? And not many people know that that's what happened, right? I don't know, Bling. I haven't watched one of her lives in a while. I know that, like, people think that, like, I have all this time, but I really don't. And I've really been struggling a lot with fatigue, right? I work, I come home. Today I'm only here because I'm off, right? But I come home, and most times I'm, like, trying to go to bed by 7 o'clock, right? So, like, I know. What's she saying? What's she saying? Anything good? I know that's right. It's you know what's exhausting? Constantly making yourself a victim in every single situation. Exhausting. Fact. It's exhausting.
Whatever. I'm just joking. Y'all are good. Oh, you liked live? I thought you were in out. I'm sorry, I may have missed comments at the beginning.
No, it's not TikTok's fault that she's hungry. And listen, You can lead a horse to water, but you can't make it drink, right? Yeah, I don't know that that's going to work though, Chris, right? Listen, y'all, it is exhausting. It is exhausting. And I don't even scroll much anymore because it's always some bullshit. Always. I don't know what happened to this app. Oh no, she quit already. Did anybody tell her about the FOIA? Can somebody go tell her about the FOIA so that it could be caught on replay when I need it? It's crazy. It's crazy. Thank you. I hate it. But I can't. I'm afraid to cut it because I do miss my long hair. I just want it on the replay because I think it's... Who blocks anybody? Oh, she's on another scammer now. Me either. I cut, my hair was down to my ass, and I shaved my head. Who blocked? What is she talking about? I don't even know what she's talking about. So it does, but I shaved it, right? My mom at the time had cancer, so I shaved it, and every time I played with the color more and more and more, right? And I would always have to reshave it. I don't hear what she's saying, but I know she's mad. No, she's not working anymore.
All the way through that, but that's weird. You talking shit about my family, but all right, we got you, boo boo.
What's she talking about?
That's what she's trying to explain to you all. But because of that, we
Great.
tried to explain it to Jennifer, but now Jennifer.
No, she's on TikTok. She must have blocked you.
You do different content. What are you talking about?
I don't even know what she's talking about.
God damn it, dude.
My mom had cancer. So that's when I shaved it originally, July of 2023. But my hair was super long, and I missed it now. So now I go back and forth.
So many fucking people reach out to me talking about how shiesty she is and everything. Like, I don't give a goddamn about that stupid bitch no more.
Hi,
I don't
AJ.
care. I even said something nice about her yesterday. I don't fucking care.
Who's shiesty? I'm not shiesty. I'm probably one of the most
act like
giving people ever. I don't know. I don't talk to Eddie.
I mean, if they just say dumb bitch's name and they're not like talking like they're trying to get whatever, just mute them for 5 seconds and make it go away. But no.
Ooh, block list must be getting long.
Yeah. Mute and block. I don't give a fuck.
I know. I'm shiesty.
Let her be. Let her be.
Because I don't give money to you.
Anyway.
Or people like you, or Lisa, or scammers that make a habit of reporting, of making this app their fucking panhandling place. What the hell?
Whatever the fuck I want to, it's my page.
Ooh, she's big mad. She's big mad. Hi, Cynthia. Big man. I know, Riley. You don't have to tell me. Right. Like, if you don't make it a habit, right? I don't care. I'll help people. But when you expect TikTok to just fund your life, that's what I have a problem with.
You might want to look up something about she tore her apart.
What is she talking about?
Stop talking about her. Y'all talking about Jen is stronger? No.
Yeah, she does it, though. I feel like I got dog hair on my eyelashes. I don't know what she's talking about. She just rambles, but she's super mad today, y'all. Cape and all.
Oh, about me rambling?
Oh, is that what she said, Texas?
I don't care, y'all. I really don't. I'll figure out if I want to talk about any of it, and then I won't. You know? You know.
I know. I know. Well, she's... Oh. Oh, that sucks. I hate my hair short. What are you having for dinner, Chrissy? Chrissy's a chef. She always posts some good shit. I love that. Who lives in a glass house? You live in a glass house. Is she good?
Both those bitches can fuck all the way off. That stupid bitch sat here.
I think I want stuffed peppers, maybe.
The other one made a video saying, well, of course he knows who he is. It's his dad. No, bitch, it's not. We don't claim.
L'Oreal Infallible Cat Eye.
I don't know that motherfucker. Ain't got shit to do with shit.
I don't know what she's talking about, y'all. She is full on spiral mode, though. Or I digress.
Can go suck on a breath of air too.
Yeah. Oh, that's what I'm saying. I don't even know what she's talking about. I'm like, what is she talking about? She's the one that lives in the glass house on here talking about Victoria. I mean, Lisa.
I would never watch a political debate in my life.
She doesn't have to talk about it. I'll just show it off.
Size really matter, honestly, about what?
Why did you lie? Why did you lie about filing a police report about a threatening text you made? It's a pretty simple question. Isn't that a simple question?
Dude, like they do that shit all the fucking time.
Why can't you answer that question? It's a pretty simple question. I don't know.
Were you a felon? Is that why? You didn't respect anybody that made a video about.
Oh, maybe. Oh, listen, Twisted. I saw you in there a few times. Jason! I saw you in there a few times, but she's a loony, dude. Oh, she is talking about Itty. I thought she was friends with Itty.
It's funny that you say that. Did I not see you in...
Wait, what? Well, yeah, because she can't talk about the stuff that I say because it's facts. No, I feel like that's Itty's voice.
It's about context. Exactly. Comment. You can say it's not. I don't care. I took it. Yeah, I'm practicing for the nursing home.
Oh. Quick recap. Victoria lied yet again. There was no police report filed about the alleged threatening text message that she got. That's pretty much where we're at today.
He was actually listening to what that woman had to say.
I guess, is something going on in Itty's life? Oh, that's all it is. That's all it is. Well, we did get distracted. Oh, she must have blocked you. We did get distracted real quick because Monster had to come in and take accountability for something, but we dealt with that, and then we moved on. No, she's not working. She quit already. She quit already. Because she expects the people of TikTok to pay her way. So I think she did, Toothless. I think she did. So you weren't here. I did say earlier that she was live and she had the uniform on and people were in my comments trying to name the place, and I commented and I said, please do not call her job, right? So when people didn't call her job the way that she wanted them to, right, she then made up this text message and said that it was one of us, blah, blah, blah. She filed a police report. Then yesterday, after I said that I filed the FOIA on said police report, she said, oh, I don't think it was anybody from TikTok. So it appears that Victoria has a steady backtracking issue. Hey, Ryan. She has a steady backtracking issue, right? When it's super simple if you just tell the truth. Why is that so fucking hard for these people?
Because we're going to call this Popeye, right? We're going to make up little... I think this one's better, too. I want this person to make a little picture.
Yeah, it's crazy. Hi, Kelly. I don't know. I missed it. It's a wild concept. I know. I know. I don't know what's going on. I really don't. I know. I stay out of like a lot of these lives because I just have my reasons. But no, he does. He does. He does. Not everybody though. Not her. Hi. How are you? Yeah, he does. It's all it is, right? That's all it is. Thank you. What I will say is this. It's exhausting. Like, there is so much here, y'all. And I'm still collecting, like, more. Yeah, I do my own thing. I have reasons why, but I do my own thing. Because, like, you know? I know, it's unfortunate. I know, me too. Me too. I work. Today is my only day off, and I figured I would do this for an hour, and then I have things to do outside of it. So it's a lot, right? But you got to remember that all I really have to do is put it together, organize it. A lot of the stuff comes in from other sources, right?
If you know, you know. I'm sorry.
So here's the thing about the body cam footage, right? It's not, thank you. It's not that I can't get it, right? I can. But do I want to bother? If I was going to file for for body cam footage, the only one that I would want would be the child abuse one, and I'm not sure, thanks Lady Di, that I would use it. You follow me?
I called him and told him my damn self. What?
I don't know. I heard that she did have court, but I don't keep up with it like that. I catch up on, like, it's a touchy area. Exactly.
No, I thought that one's funny. The other ones are
very
touchy.
Not too
bad. Like, but they're funny
very
still,
touchy,
regardless.
right?
Like,
and I really don't want to hurt them.
I don't think that one's too bad. But
you know what I mean?
It's still funny.
So here's the thing. There are, I will say this, right? There are subreddits that are speculation, rumors, gossip, blah, blah, blah. But I will say that her subreddit is pretty factual. So I don't know why she tries to get on and talk about the comments on there, because guess what happens? People go and look, right? And that's the bottom of, that's like what this comes down to, right? The more she, Victoria lies, the more she talks about it, the more curious people are going to be, right? I've been doing this a long time, y'all. They always winds up in my email with an apology. Always. Always. Well, she can't say it's a lie anyway. I'm still waiting on other FOIAs, right? Because she did have other, arresting agencies, right? Stop. She did have other arresting agencies, and Kentucky State Police and her sheriff's office, you have to be that's tied to your shit. You have to be a Kentucky resident. So I did have to manipulate that a bit, but I'm working on it. Yeah, so she is trying to say that the arrest with the police report, she is saying that it is fake. I know, it's crazy. It's crazy. But you and I both know that she don't mean that. She don't mean that, right? Because I can promise you that exactly, Kate, exactly, right? I don't think that this girl is honest at all. Hi, I don't think that she's honest at all, right? Something tells me that she was not honest with the house arrest people, right? Thank you. So, I'm positive that if I did it, it would be truthful. You follow me? I can't believe that she is so ballsy with an ankle monitor and to continue what she's doing. That's crazy to me. That is crazy to me. But then we're supposed to think that she's changed. No, if she's changed, she would have had that ankle monitor on and she would be trying to make an attempt at being honest, not blaming everything on everybody else, not deflecting every single bit of proof that's come out. Yeah, I turned it off because I went to look at Lily's text. I'm surprised you didn't get her. Yeah, that's what she does. That's what she's... I know, Anya. I can't imagine going for my license before my kids. Oh, absolutely. My second year was the hardest year. Y'all are bad. Y'all are bad. Y'all are bad. Is Reba still here? Right, that's what I'm saying, Riley. There ain't no way. There ain't no way.
Who the fuck does she sound like? I think she's taking fucking lessons from good old Jen over there.
What is she talking about? Victoria, how do you talk about Kim when you do the same thing Kim did? What's the difference between what Kim does for Lisa and what you did for Lisa? The difference is Kim hasn't yet come on to bash yet. That's the difference. She says like 100 days. Yeah, where are the cups? Where are the cups? There's also questions about keychains. I think I pulled this morning. And I also got screenshots of, what's it called? The other thing. Oh, that makes sense. That makes sense. Well, because she just talks in circles. She doesn't... Exactly. Right. Exactly. Precisely. That's exactly what it is. That's what she's struggling so badly with. And if she was honestly trying to make a change and be in the right place, then she wouldn't be having such a hard time. Because nobody is really doing anything crazy. People are talking about her patterns of behavior. You don't like... If you want people to talk about you better, you should have behaved better. Yeah, Riley has a bunch of... Hi. Riley has a bunch of older stuff as well. Hi, Jesse. How's Walter? Jen is another anti-scam type person. I don't know what she's doing over there. She's friends with like 80 crowd and is Crimson in here? But that's what Princess Peach, that's what's so crazy to me, right? Oh, good. I'm glad to hear it. That's what's so crazy to me. How could she talk about Kim when she did the same shit? She's big mad today. I just want to know where the police report is. No, we don't have a response for the police report or any other thing that we've asked, a genuine question that we could not just get a straight answer for. Big mad. She is big mad, y'all. Big mad. Her block list has to be a mile long. A mile long. She's talking about Reaper. No, but she's twisting. I think that she does have an auditory processing. So many words. I think that she does have like an auditory processing disorder. I do not. I do not. Ask her where the police report is for the threatening text message. I know. It's coming. It's diabetes. So many people around here suffer from that. Hi. It's unfortunate because being honest is so much easier. It's so much easier. And let's be like 1000% like clear. Victoria lies way too much. Way too much to be talking as much as she does. Because she does half the work for me. She just talks in circles. Listen. Hi, Miss Chris. A lie always snowballs into other lies. Always. So, yeah, Reaper, do you know what's going on? Maybe you know what's going on. Why is she big mad about Jen and Itty? Oh, damn. Word salad. Oh, she's big mad. She's big mad. But she was playing something with Itty. I don't know what that. I heard Itty. Mad, Jesse. Big mad. Big mad.
But according to Reaper.
Oh, according to Reaper.
Reaper says that those people, that is your family. Whether you like it or not, that's your family. No fucking bitch, it's not.
I didn't hear Reaper say that.
Just like she said that all 40-year-old men can, share all your children's pictures online too.
Oh, you know what? Victoria, while we're on that topic, well, let's talk about this. Hold, please. I didn't hear you say that. She hears everything wrong. Victoria tried to, hold on. Is this it? I know.
Can we please put them in their account? Oh, no, we're not. We're not giving them any more love.
Walter is her cat.
They're already getting the little interaction that they need because their mommies didn't love them enough, or maybe their uncle loved them a little bit too much. No.
Okay, so first things first, do you think that that's an appropriate joke to make while your children probably feel that way? Asking for a friend. Also, that was a completely tasteless thing to say. Right? And it's not the first time you said it. It wasn't even the second time. It was actually the third time that you said something similar. What did the groomer say? Right. Okay?
Did you put the image on the... No, not yet. I have to wait for it to come in.
Trigger warning.
Security footage. Wait 40 minutes.
And it kept.
Look at that. The keyboard warriors are back.
Stop, babe. You're giving them the attention that they did not get from their mommy. Like I said the other day, well, they got a little bit too much attention from Uncle Ted. Uncle Ben!
Put it on that mode.
It's crazy.
Hell, if a dentist will crack on some females about not having any teeth, the general pop probably will, right?
Not at all.
Regardless, what I was saying is I have failed on 15 different types of birth control. Oh, and what I was saying about my ex-husband, at Thanksgiving one year, we were sitting at a table of the children because we were still basically the kids. And my ex-husband told his male cousins not to look at me. I may get pregnant. I shit you not. Yep. Said that I could get, they were going to get me pregnant. I had an uncle just like you. Did you get love from him? I'm like, I'm so fucking done with y'all. I will come back with my shitty joke that got me canceled on the internet. I don't even fucking care anymore. Anyway. Yeah, I have mods. They're terrible.
Anybody else find that she has like a projection issue? I agree, Angie. I agree. I'm not gonna, like, I agree. I know that's right. It's crazy how much she talks. Thank you. It is projection. It is projection. She doesn't know how to answer a question head on. Right? It's crazy. I what? I did what? I missed it. So, like, the Dropbox is just getting bigger. So, it's crazy.
Some people may forgive those type of people, but I don't. Like, I don't, why? Why the fuck would you even sit here and argue with somebody of which you
Are you watching?
I mean, whatever, it's not even really an argument.
Trigger warning because a lot.
Oh, no, that's a lie. Are you watching? Not you. The person that's DMing me. Are you watching this? Wow. Okay. That's not true. Sorry, y'all. I got distracted. Okay. Thank you. But that's not factual. That is not the case.
Might be to come across.
So the children were originally placed with, I think, Victoria's aunt, right? Victoria was still trying to manipulate things, even though she was not, like, she had no control, right? Well, it turns out that Victoria was telling people that they were removed because of abuse.
Are going to.
Of the sexual nature. Mm-hmm. Yep. Let me know when you send it so that I could go over to Instagram and get it. Anything, dude. Anything. It is, oh, listen. There's going to be one part of this that I don't think that I'm going to be able to, that I'm going to be able to avoid, right? But, yeah, that's what I'm going with too, Riley, right? Because of what I know about the other situation as well. I agree, Kelly. I do agree. I think that it's unfortunate, right? Because it doesn't have to be that way. And it's crazy to me that she doesn't see that she is the root of all of it. Like, her issues are the root cause of everything that she's going through. I don't know, Southern Mama. It's truly crazy to me, though. Like, it's crazy. I see people double down a lot, right? But for people to double down, knowing that I have things to back up everything that I'm saying and continue to lie is crazy to me. That's crazy to me. That just leads me to believe that she doesn't know what the truth is. You know, like, do you follow me? Because somebody that does have like an adequate understanding of what the truth is, they would know that this is all facts and it could get worse for them. But she doesn't, Sally. Exactly.
Because crazy. The last live.
I agree. She is live. I'm waiting for a screenshot to come through Instagram. That's all it is, Wendy. When instead, right, if she had any intentions on being a changed person, right, she would just be honest. She would just be honest. That's what's crazy. It's crazy to me. Well, I don't know that that's true either, because she knows damn well. She knows, but she just thinks that she's going to be able to combat it, right? And she's not. She's not. Because even people that, thank you, Tim, even people that are watching this, right, from the outside, they're watching. You think that they don't see that one side has proof of everything they say and the other doesn't? You think that people, and I promise you, people notice. People notice. Great question, right? They do notice. What do you mean? No. The family that had the kids that she had and had them removed from. That's, and I don't have the screenshot yet. I just want to know one thing that she proved wrong. Can anybody give me one thing? Because I can't think of one. But she thinks that she's blowing everything out of the water. I know, she's big mad. I know she's big mad. What do you mean? I never really watched her, though. I never really, like, even now, I'll watch replays when I have time. And, like, if I'm going to sleep, I will put on an old replay because I like to familiarize myself with it. That's what's crazy, though, Rachel. Where does she get the confidence from? Right. That's what I do. That's what I do. I go back so that I could notice. I'm really good at noticing patterns of behavior, right? That's why I go back. I know. It's embarrassing. It's embarrassing. I think it's both. I think it's both. I think that she's not self-aware enough to realize that she is making it harder on herself. So it's a lot. It's about a lot, right? Because she did do that live about her arrests and swore that she was honest about it, right? But she wasn't. And there are other arrests that I have to wait for those FOIAs to come through. But the ones that I have that she discussed in that video, she lied through the entire thing. And instead of just saying, you're right, I lied, she says it's manufactured. How the fuck? Listen, I would never manufacture a stitcher proof. That's first of all. Second of all, a police report? Maybe you should go manufacture a police report. Everything was a lie. She said she used her maiden name. She did not. She used her daughter's name and date of birth to the cop, not just almost longing to Walmart, right? She lied about the towel arrest, and she got it picked up in Walmart for Dollar General, right, at the water park. Everything that she told in that video, in that live, that I have the FOIA for, she lied. There is no question. So being the fact that I only have, I think, 4 of the 11 already, and every single one of them was a lie, right? Why wouldn't I think that when I get the other FOIAs, that those are going to be lies as well? You know what I'm saying? Because she's not, like, her batting average is like 0. Honestly. I don't know why I really think that she thinks that she looks younger than she is. Than she does, I mean. But her daughter was also a minor at that point in time. So, what were you doing? What were you doing? And the cop, when he asked her, is this your date of birth and your name? She doubled down and said, Victoria's my mother. I don't think that her husband or her children know that, and that's why she can't admit it. Just being real, right? Because when I first got the FOIA and I read it, I was like, why would anybody do that? Why would anybody use their child's name when they got stopped at Walmart for shoplifting? Why would anybody do that? He may, I don't know. Because to be honest, right? I don't know why she did it. I just know she did it. Because it doesn't make any sense to me to begin with. Like, and she thought that they were just going to be like, oh, okay. No. It's crazy. Right. No, same. So, like, you're just setting your kids up to wind up with a criminal record? Like, that's wrong. Sherry, I don't know. So I can't say for sure. But what I do know is that instead of taking the reins and fighting to get the kids back home, he tolerates it, right? Listen to me. If I was in a situation and my children were removed from my home, right? If my significant other was not busting their fucking ass to get my kids back in that home, I would fucking leave and do it on my own. So there's no excuse to me. None. I don't know. I did try to get things to her before it hit the public, just as like a kind of a warning, right? I don't know if it was successful, but but they know that she's fucking garbage, right? So it sucks, but will they be surprised? Probably not. Probably not. But I'm going to end. I hope everybody has a good day. I'm going to go back to this timeline and back to organizing what I need to. I do think that there's also a Shafty live going on right now, y'all. I think there's a Shafty live going on if anybody's interested. Yes, I hope everybody has a good day. I will see y'all soon. If anybody has any questions, you can always email me, right? EPM. Shafty is pedo Jess. It's from she is the one that I was talking about before. I am gonna post it on YouTube. I hope everybody has a good day. She's on rec_it_EPM 2.0. I don't know what's going on with that Cali girl, but I'll pop in there once I end. I can't be live on 2 devices at the same time. I hope everybody has a good day. Thank you for sharing your lunch with me. I appreciate all of you, even the trolls that have to come and watch and make stupid comments thinking I give a fuck, right? Have a good day, guys.